short video. So we are now in June. It is what's that? 8th of June. So just give a quick little show around both the plots in between the rain showers that we've been having. So on the first plot, obviously we had the heat wave a couple of weeks ago, so obviously rain is well or much needed. So obviously we've got the flower beds, obviously the sunflowers are doing quite well. We've got the gladioli and the sweet peas just starting to kick in, but I think something's having a nibble on the sweet peas. Now obviously this was the giant pumpkin bed, but I've had no luck in any of the seed germinations from both packets, so I might have to put that one on hold for this year. We've started, obviously pulled up the garlic and starting to pull up the onions because they've got allium leaf miner, so they are on their way out. So I'll harvest the ones that are ready, and then obviously the other ones will be destroyed or burnt. We've obviously got the pumpkins. So these are, I believe, it's buried thingy, zombies. So now they're just starting to send off their main vine. And these are the little pearl pumpkins. I'll insert some photos of everything so you know what's going on. That's another zombie. Obviously in between is some Mongolian giant sunflowers, so they're looking quite healthy. This is the Queensland blue. I love the colour of these leaves. Originally thought it was the deficiency in the soil, but no, it's because they're like a silvery blue pumpkin. I'm pretty sure how it's meant to be, but it's got a nice silver shimmer to them. We obviously got radishes that are nearly ready. That is a paint box. That's another paint box. This one was planted a few more weeks ahead. That's zooming along now, which is good. Obviously got the cucumbers, which are very slow going, but they're just starting to kick in now, so hopefully they will clamber on top. We have the sweet corn bed. So obviously the first lot were planted on the 1st of May, so about 5 weeks ago, and then these ones were literally about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I planted these ones, and then these ones were about a week ago. So these are all Golden Gate on this side, and then on this side is Rising Sun, I believe. This is the only Tromboncino that survived, and the other one got munched. So I'm hoping I've tied it in against here, and it's just starting to clamber up. And then that little pumpkin over there is a baby boo, and that's another baby boo here. But it's in the same place as the other Tromboncino, but it seems to be being munched by something. So probably slugs and snails. We've got our carrots in here. Do need to thin these out, but then you start touching them, and then the white fly, carrot fly, comes along. We got our little crystal apple cucumbers. So they only planted in last week, so they'll get going, and they can just clamber all over that. So in the greenhouse, we've got the chilies and tomatoes. So most of these are money makers, and then there's a couple of beef ones, I believe, in there, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I just need to give these a water. The only thing that needs water at the moment. Obviously you've got our potatoes. Obviously they did get hit by the frosts. Some have bounced back, some don't look too good, and no signs of life, so I'm probably thinking they have gone to mush inside. I am watching that weather because it's looking a little bit stormy. Obviously our little grape has sprung back into life. So that's in the pot, but there's a hole in the bottom of that pot and go straight through to the ground, so it will root itself down. But you need to tie that back to the pergola. Got our main crop potatoes, which are looking a lot more healthier than the earlies, so I should get a good harvest out of those. See the pond, nice, filled up with all the rain, which is good. Now I just need to get this duckweed out, get rid of that. Our little fruit bush area, which been a bit neglected, but obviously the raspberries and that are not any good, to be honest, so I have to buy some more fruit bushes, give that a whole complete weed over. The only thing that's doing well is the cherry and the thornless blackberries, which I'm hoping look alright, but to be honest, not 100% sure. But yeah, the cherry looks alright. The apple tree came out because it was dead. And so there were strawberries there. I'm hoping it's been collecting the water, to be honest, because it's been peeing down with rain. Yeah, it's quite full actually. You guys can't see. And yeah, that one's half full. Okay, because these were empty from all the heat wave from last week. See how much rain. That one's nearly full, so obviously it flows down into that one, and then they've got the connectors at the back which go into each other. But let's head down to the other plot. I think I forgot to add these are Queensland blue as well, so I'll let these clamber all over this area for the year. You can always tell when the rains have come because the front of the plot gets flooded. But this is on the first plot. See all the sweet peas have come out on the old TPs. Sunflowers are escaped majority of the slug attacks, which is good. Just need to pull out some of the old weeds and that, but I'm not too fussed. The pro-white flower sunflowers are doing good. Just gotta keep an eye on the winds and that, but they should flower the next couple of weeks. No, see pumpkins in the paint box again. So they've nicely thickened up, sending out that main vine. And I believe this was I have a Queensland blue, so you can tell that kind of silver shimmer on those leaves. And so it wasn't the soil on the apple plot, just the type of the variety. These sunflowers are very, very small. Literally, not even a foot. But they've got the head on them, so I don't know if the pumpkin's going to overtake them. And the sturgeons, blooming, not a nightmare, but when I try and sow them, they don't grow, and I just leave them to their own devices. But I might dig some of these up as much as I can and put them in the troughs on the other plot as well. So our French beans were a no-go, so I'm going to weed all this out. And these are some of the pumpkins, I believe. These were the flat white boas in that one, I believe, because I thought they were the same variety, but you can tell by the leaves it's almost like a watermelon type, so it'll be a surprise. But I believe some of these are flat white boas, but again, there's 3 plants in here, so because most of the seed labels got rubbed off, so I'm not 100% sure. These are just some odd sweet corn that I had left over, so if they do anything, which is great, but they're more for sacrificial because Mr. Badger. See some of the sunflowers that need to go out as well. The beetroot is doing alright actually, and the pak choi, so it's not too bad. It's obviously it's getting munched a bit, But obviously this bed will be majority all pumpkins. And obviously on this one we did have, again, these are the mystery ones as well, so they're either going to be a mixture of the, I insert some photos of the ones that I had, so it'll be a bit of a lucky dip what turns out. And then obviously the sweet corn area on this plot, now I had to redo because obviously the frost damage back in May. So I believe, I've got a feeling half of these are the glass gems, because they've got a slightly red tinge to the leaves, and then some of these might be the golden bantams. The fruit area, which, you know, has sprung back and they have survived, but obviously they're not going to fruit this year. But my apple trees have not, even though they had blossom on them, no signs of any apples, which I'm quite upset about. But the bush itself, tree and that, I need to sort out this pathway. That's getting a bit out of hand. But yeah, I don't think there's like one single apple in them, which is very peculiar. Got sticky weeds growing, so no apples this year. See, polytunnel is empty now, just needs some tidying up. Obviously the back area, which will be eventually be the fruit bush area, but just need to tidy up. So once everything's in and established, it's just a matter of watering and maintaining, and then I can crack on with those jobs. But these plot tours, just a quick little video, and overall, but you can check out my other videos, which I'll go into more in depth of what I'm doing week by week. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video, and if not, I'll see you in July. Thank you.